Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Joshua and this is Rooftop. In today's workshop, we're going to be creating an origami crown. Now, normally in origami, we do not use, glue or staplers or anything. So for majority of this, we're not going to be using it, except for the part where we, make the crown. So let's jump right into it. Okay. So I have my origami sheet. Here I am using a brush just to open some folds. So let me show you what exactly we'll be making. So this is pretty much what we'll be making. This heart shape over here. I'm not sure if you can see it properly because of the lighting. But yeah. So let me show you how we can make that. I have a pink color sheet with me. So first what I will do is I will fold it in half. Like this. Make sure the corners are touching each other. I'm going to put this down there and then fold it flat. Crease it nicely. Okay, great. Now I will fold this again in half. Just like this. Alright, and now once I open it, you can see we have 4 squares. Now I'll do it diagonally. So from this corner to the other, I'll make it a triangular shape. And then crease at the side as well. And then over here, I will fold it in half once again. But again, see, now this part didn't come properly, so I will adjust it again. Hold it firmly and then pull it towards the edge over here, so that there is no extra fold in between. There you go, like this. Like now we'll open it and we have this triangular shapes over here ready. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half horizontally like that. And now from here, this part I will fold it upwards. Just like this. Hold on. So this part can get a bit tricky because these pages are folded in opposite directions. Like see, this one is folded inwards, this one is folded outwards. From here, doesn't seem to be listening to me quite well today. Okay, I'll fold it in half like that, and then the same thing over here. I'll fold it inwards, fold this part inwards like this. I'll make it this way first. Alright, and then I will fold upwards like that. So for example, if we look at this sheet over here, why isn't this taking shape? Okay, so we need it to be triangular like this. So diamond here, and then another diamond this side. We'll crease the edges properly. Open it again, and then fold it from the middle. Here like this, fold it from the middle, and now tuck these inside. Like that. We need a triangle fold. From here as well, we'll open it and fold it inwards. So we need to have a triangle in this shape. So once I open it again, let me show you. These both won't be coming outwards, these both will be going inwards, like this. And then folding it like that. Alright, now the tip of the triangle, on the very top, I will take and fold it downwards to the center of the base. Make sure we crease the edges properly, like that. So you see, from here to the top, I folded it downwards. Now this part might be a bit tricky, okay? So now where this part is, right, I will open this sheet of paper, and this middle line over here, I will open this and fold it upwards, like that. Again centering it. So I'll show it to you once again. So this is the triangle, we folded this. Now I will open it again, and then push this part out and fold it there. And then we'll crease these edges nicely. Make sure it all comes towards the center. Alright, and now from here I will pull this down, and this area I want to keep it in the middle. So I will take it and fold it up. So you can see this crease over here. We'll take it and put it right in the center, and at the bottom it should make a triangle. In case that confused you, don't worry, I'm going to do it 3 more times. So over here, if you look at this, I will lift this up, pull it down, I'll pull this down, and this corner I will put it to the center. Like that. And we'll do the same thing with this side. So now we'll have these 2 triangles which we will fold downwards. You can make sure this is straight, fold it down, fold this part also down. And the same thing we'll be doing here. I'll pull this back, and this corner I will push it to the center. Right there. And the same thing this side. Like this. Alright. So now if you look at it, we need these 2 hearts on top. We can put it down and then flip it over like this. So you'll see this triangle here. When we flip it over, we need to see these 2 hearts on top. Okay, and now I will fold this part downwards, just like this. Make sure it is centered, just a little bit, that these 2 are visible from the top. You should see these 2 triangles. Alright, now once you have done this much, I will open it and from this corner to the middle over here I will make a fold. So over here I can use my brush to make sure it opens entirely, just until this corner, until there, and I will fold it up like that. Same thing with the left side. See, look at this middle part. I will fold it just until here, the center, from the center to the corner over here. Like that. And now you can see this extra flaps, right? So we'll do the same thing now. From the middle to this corner over here, we will fold this part. So I'll take this tip over here, make sure that it is folded to this very edge up until this side down. Like that. So we need to have these two lines go. And the same with this side. Like that, that's the shape we need. I will flip this over and we're almost done. I will take this tip, not this triangle here, but the top one, and fold it in just a little bit. Like that. So we need to have this top part flat. And then this one as well. So try to keep it at a similar height. Okay, now that we're done with this much, you can already see we're getting the heart shape, but now we need to finish the bottom. So I will take this flap, lift it up entirely, and just push this in. Since the crease is already there, I'll just push this part in towards the center. And fold it down. Now you can see we're getting a heart now. So I'll do the same thing with the left side. I'll take this, fold it up like that, and then put this part down. Now these two flaps that are there at the bottom will make it like a ribbon, you could say. So what I mean by that is, from here I will fold it outward till there, and the same thing with this side. Just like this. And if we see over here, we should have two triangles at the top. So now this is where we really need to use our brush. So I will just push this in, then make an opening, and then I will push it down like that. And I'll just press it from the corner, not everywhere entirely. And the same thing here also. I will just open this like that. And now see, I'm just going to push it in, and it's going to start opening. And then from this corner, I'll press down very slightly, just enough to hold its shape. And there we have a bow with a heart, just like that. Now if you want to go to the next step, even for these two triangles that are there, we can open that also. But this one I'll make it very subtle. I won't make it too wide as well. Just like this, I will press it down just a little bit to hold its shape. There you go, like that. and the same thing for the left one. I will push this down just slightly, again enough to maintain its shape, and then open it up, and there we have a heart with a ribbon on it, or a bow you could say. So now I have another sheet of paper here where I will show it to you once again for those of you who have just joined. I'll keep this over here for you to see. Yeah, that looks pretty cute. So I'll take my origami sheet, I'll fold it in half. Now you can use any color you like. You can use pink if you want, or black, or white, orange, anything you like. But we need to make sure our edges are proper, like this. Again, I'm just making sure that my folds are as accurate as it can get. Now sometimes if you make a wrong fold and you try to fold it after that, there can be a bit of resistance from the paper. Like this, I'll fold this part here. Just like that. And then we will fold it in half once again. Now once you open it, I'll take one corner and fold it to the opposite side. Like this. And same thing while holding the middle portion, I will fold the right side as well. And then we will fold it in half once more. That. Okay, now once I open it, we should have these triangles here. Once again, this is what we are making. Now I will fold, so let me show it to you. So these lines that are there, the horizontal ones, I will fold them inwards like that. So I'll fold it in half. So let's say I fold it in half like this, right? Now the top side I will push it in and fold it out. Same thing here. I will push this part also in like that and fold it outward. We'll crease these lines nicely. Now I'll take the top part of the triangle and fold it down. Alright, I hope this much is clear. If you have any questions or if you want me to repeat a step, you can always ask me, I'll show it again. Okay, so now we have this triangle. You can see on top here it is sealed, but at the bottom we have all the folds here. So now while holding this part in place, I will open this just like that, and this corner I will push it down along the same lines and then flatten it. So I want a triangle in this shape. So you see we have a triangle there, and then same thing for the bottom half also. I will widen this and open it. There, now you can see we have like this arrow type shape. Okay, assuming that you've understood this much, should I move forward or should I show it to you all again? Okay, now this fold over here, now this corner, right, I want this to come to the center. So how will I do that? I will open this. So you see, I'm taking this, I'm opening it, and this corner I'm pushing it to the center. Now how do you know where the center is? You will see a fold on your paper there, or you will see a crease. So I myself haven't really done much origami. So if it is possible for me to do this, it is very much possible for anyone to do this. So again with the left side as well, fold this down, this side as well. Hello Sangeeta. Okay, and then this triangle I will fold it upwards, flip it, and we'll do the same for these two wings that are sticking out. So again I will pull this part up like this, hold it, and now this corner that is there, I will push it to the center over here at the very top. Origami ball, sure, we can have a separate workshop for it. Now again for this left side, I will take this and push this to the center like that. Now if you look at this, it's very stiff. I don't want to fold it just yet. And now I will crease it just like that. Okay, now I will push this back up and fold, flip it, sorry, not fold. So you see here, this is done. We have these two triangles here. Now I will flip it, and from the bottom I will lift it up just a little bit that we can see these two triangles. So there is no specific amount, but we just need to see a bit of it. We don't need to see it entirely. Like that. I will flatten it. Flip it over so you can see over there. And here at the bottom we have this flap which will just be there. You don't have to do anything for this to come. Okay, now these two extra sheets of paper that are there at the top, let me bring it closer so you can see. Over here you can see we have these two sheets. So now I will open this. Again, if you need your brush, you can take that. I will open it like that. Now from this center to this corner, I want to fold this sheet. So how will I do that? I will lift this part up until it reaches this middle portion here, and I will hold that down, and then I will keep flattening it until this line reaches this corner, just like that. And then I will crease it at the top. At the top and at the bottom I will crease it. That is one part done. We'll do the same thing for the left. So what do we need to do? I will lift this, and now we need to make a crease from here to this part. So you can see this line. I want this line to reach here. So I'll just make sure I open this properly. Okay. Now I will keep pulling this up until this line reaches the middle. and I will crease that. So this is what you basically need to see. An arrow downwards, an arrow downwards here as well. Okay, now taking that same concept, from this part I need a line that goes straight to this corner over here. So for that I will fold this inwards all the way to this corner, down to the middle. So it's not going to be a straight fold. If you see, this is slanting, this is also, let me open it a bit so you can see, this is also a bit slanting, like that. Now the same thing with this one as well. I'll pull it down to the center and make a triangle at the top. So if you have any questions, up until here, you can ask me. I can try showing it to you again also. Okay. So now once we're done with this, we will flip it over. Now this is relatively easy, this part. So now if you see, we need to make a heart, right, which should basically be a shape like this. But we have these two pointy things on top and then these two flaps as well. So what I will do is I will take this tip and fold it backwards just a little bit. Enough that this triangle is here and the top is flat also. Like that. Simple. Same thing here. I will take this and flatten it down. Just like that. So now you see, if I fold these two backwards, we have a heart. But it's still not complete yet. So now this corner, I will open this sheet of paper and I will push this corner up. Like that. All the way to the very top. Just like this and fold it. There, you see we have this heart. Now I'll do the same thing here. I'll show it to you with the brush. So you can see how the brush is entering here. I will lift this up. Push it up like that. This part I will push in. And then flatten this crease, and then I will fold this back down. So there you go, you have your heart. But now we need to make this bow, correct? That's also pretty easy. So it follows the same concept. Now we have these two folds over here, these two lanky sheets of paper. So I will take this and I will just fold it outwards. Now if you want to fold it up until there, you can. If you want to make it small until here, you can, but I will take somewhere around the middle, like this. And then again for the left side also, I'll try to make it similar in height. I don't want one to be too long, the other to be too short. There you go. So you can see we already have the bow shape. Now these two triangles that are there right over here, we need to open them up. So I'll take my brush, I'll put it in like that so you can see, and I'll just fold this a little bit just to maintain an open shape. Like that. So I'm just putting pressure here mostly, and over here just a little bit. Like that. And the same thing for the right side also. I will take this, open it. Now if it works with just your finger, well and good. Sometimes the folds may be a little resistant. So that's when you could use a pencil or your brush or anything you like. Push it down and look at that. We have such a lovely heart with a bow on it. And if you want to go the next step, we have another triangle over here, right behind it. So I will put this brush again inside here and very gently press it. There, like that. So again, I pressed it only at the very corner. I didn't press it all the way here. I'll do the same with this. Like this. Okay, that I pressed a little too much. Yeah, look at that. There you go. So now we have these ready. So along with this, I have another 4 also. So again, some of them are quite resistant, so they tend to open up a little bit. But overall, you can see how we have these 4 ready with us. But now in order to make the crown, so for now I'm only going to be using 4, but when you do this, you can take much more than 4. So if we see, these 4 seem to be almost exactly the length of this paper. I did not expect that, but well and good. So I'll take this sheet of paper and I will fold it like this, just a very thin strip. Like that. Yeah, there you go. That should be good enough. I will crease it. But now this paper, it's a little thin. So what I'm going to do is, and this is a bit extra, you don't need to do this. I'm just doing it for my own convenience. I will take this and apply some glue here. Just apply a little glue there. Okay, now I'll fold it in half and let it stick. Okay, now I'll fold it again just like this and I will cut it because I only need a thin strip that I folded. So I'll flip it over so I know how much. I'll move these to the side so I don't end up damaging them. Okay, so I'll just fold it like this. And so the last part of our origami crown. Can you guess what I'm about to do with this strip? I'll crease it properly and then cut it, and hopefully it doesn't tear incorrectly. Okay, that first tear sort of scared me there. Now if you want to be more confident, right, with your crease, once you fold it one side and crease it, you can even fold it again to the other side. Like this, and crease it again. What that will do is it will make the paper a lot more thin where you crease it, and it will be a lot easier to cut it off. So if I do this now, you can see how much cleaner this line is coming, see, as compared to all of this here. Like that. Okay. So now for the last part, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take these hearts. I'll just place them down here first. And to see whether it fits the length of this paper. Okay, I might need to use just 3, like that. Okay, I think this should be good enough. So now at the back we'll get the small hatch like part, so I can just apply the glue onto this. And now this part I will put, so this is the strip with the glue over here, you can see it shine. I'll put this part inside. So I'll just show it to you from the top view. I'm clipping it basically. I'll move this more towards the outside and press it down. You can see that? Now this side is also open, so I can take a little bit of glue and push it down like that. And then the same thing here. I'll put a little bit glue on this part and then at the bottom also. Put it beside each other. Sorry if I take it out of screen. Make sure the heights are same. And then press it down like that. Then we'll do the same thing for the remaining two. I'll take this glue, put it over here, and then a little bit on this side. And just make sure you don't crumple the paper. So if you see here, I'm putting them right beside each other. There you go, like that. And then one last. We'll put this down. There you go. So we have this ready, and then we can just turn it and flip it around. Like this. Okay. So now we have a little bit of flap here, and I will take this and put a little bit of glue there. And then press it down. So in case it is not, what do you say? If you feel like it might tear off, then you can staple it as well. Now I don't have a stapler with me, so I'm just going to use it like this. And there you go, we have a crown ready. Of course, this is much smaller than, for it to fit on my head. Yeah, okay, so you can basically, I'm holding it right now, since this is quite heavy, but you can put it up like that. So let me show it to you on the front camera. Yeah, so this is what we made. Let me look at a good angle. Yeah, there you go. Put on my head. I hope it looks good on me. But yeah, you can basically add more to this and then roll it and make it into a crown. And there we go, we have a cute heart with a bow crown. I hope you enjoyed this workshop, and I hope it looks quite good on me as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again at 3:30. So take care and bye-bye.